But each step that you took towards her, well, you took each one not alone. And every time you said, my God, how is it up there on that phone? Well, I've been waiting on your feet just to hear you say that I'm not needed. I said I was an honest man. You said I wasn't at all, but I wanted it. Well, I think you're just afraid of the fall, but you won't be there at all. No, you won't be there. And oh, my God, I hope you're falling apart. My God, I hope you're falling and you. Oh, my God, I hope you're falling apart. It's gonna be the start of what you are. Well, I remember when you said that you hate everything I do. You didn't have a reason, then wish I'd given one to you. And then you would say, oh, my God, I couldn't know what you've been through. Well, I've been waiting on your feet just to hear you say that I'm not needed. I said I was an honest man. You said I wasn't at all, but I wanted it. Well, I think you're just afraid of the fall, but you won't be there at all. No, you won't be there. And oh, my God, I hope you're falling apart. My God, I hope you're falling and you. Oh, my God, I hope you're falling apart. It's gonna be the start of what you are. I said I was an honest man. You said I wasn't at all, but I wanted it. Well, I think you're just afraid of the fall, but you won't be there at all. No, you won't be there. And oh, my God, I hope you're falling apart. My God, I hope you're falling and you. Oh, my God, I hope you're falling apart. It's gonna be the start of what you. Oh, my God, I hope you're falling apart. My God, I hope you're falling and you. Oh, my God, I hope you're falling apart. It's gonna be the start of what you are.
uh, hello, hi,
Howdy.
howdy. I'm here with friend and we're streaming once again. Uh,
Uh, the powers that be.
the power. Truly, you know, that's what I strive for. I guess I don't know. I just wanted to feel. I wanted to say something. Um, I'll make our little caricatures pop up. There we
Yes.
go. And then, whoa! It's the game. It's showing on OBS. I'm gonna unmute the
Ligas.
Legas, truly. I'm gonna unmute this. Let's see. We're gonna bring you down a bit, and I'm gonna bring myself down a bit to -3 decibels. Well, I'm a little bit louder in my mic, so I'm gonna bring myself down to like -5. Um, yeah, we'll begin in just like the
Don't
next
you dare.
like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Like don't worry about it. We are right on schedule, and we're here before 10:30, which is great because I've been starting them at 10:30, which isn't really much of a problem, but I I like to be able to not do that at 10:30, because I allow myself a lot more time to just actually have more stream real estate time. Anyway, uh, what are we here for? So I haven't been streaming so often, except for the past, I guess, few days. So in light of that, I've been wanting to test an idea for a game to just kind of play like a really short game, to kind of like just get started again before I do anything a little bit more substantial, a little bit more pre-planned, and just a lot more actually thought out, um, and whatnot. And I had to double check how long the Spider-Man game lasted for the PlayStation 2. It's like 3 hours if you know what you're doing, like two, which is not that long, and I've already gotten like I guess an hour in technically. So we are like near the middle, nearing the end to a degree with this game,
That's good.
which is good. And then after this, we could actually do a substantial thing. But I'll do some minor plugs. I like to do my plugs in the ending, but we'll just do it right here now. Hi, I'm Dakota. I stream when I have the time. I would like for that to change and be a lot more frequent. But while I'm not doing that, I I make videos on YouTube.com of different varieties. However, for the most part, it is mostly at this juncture Let's Plays, um, which they're fun and funny, and I think you should take the time to watch them if you want to. I have no control over you. You do what you want, and whatnot. Um, a Wild Dakota is the name of this Twitch, and I have a Twitter and a Tumblr by the same name. Essentially, that's pretty much it for those plugs. And we will be streaming specifically Ultimate Spider-Man uh, for the PlayStation 2. This was a hand-me-down from my friend's brother way back in like the mid 2010s. Most of the games I actually own are hand downs from other people or just random finds at random places. Um, I'm very lucky to have even some of the games I do have, just out of pure happenstance and luck. So I'm taking advantage of this and using them to my helm. And I'm here with my good friend Bamboo, who will say word now. Say word.
Word.
Word. Outrageous.
I got a headband that is ungodly tight, but it's got posable bunny ears on top, and I'm very happy.
That's wonderful. That's
It's for
actually
like watching your face stuff.
that's word. Uh, thank you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Thank you, Cam. So good. I have the chat widget on OBS for the first time, which I usually don't have because I never knew how to do it until now. Let me make that large just a bit, so that way I can read it. So, oh man,
You learn new things every day.
you learn new things every day. You know what I learned today that was new that I didn't know the other day before?
What?
Uh, fuck, I forgot to come up with a thing that wasn't true for the sake of comedy.
With a true interesting factoid.
A true interesting factoid. Wait, what is something I learned today? Well, I didn't learn anything today, but I was reaffirmed that when I went to Starbucks earlier today, no matter where you go, the line is always long. And there's nothing you can really do about it except just like wait.
The one like 3 blocks from my house never has a line. You
That's
should come over.
you're just inviting me, which is fine. Uh,
I am.
that's wonderful.
If I can't convince you to come visit me just by my sheer amazing presence and awesomeness, then I'll convince you with coffee.
Hey, sometimes that's just the way it be.
Just the way it be.
Just the way it be on this little earth. I got I was tempted to purchase as one would call it pumpkin white girl spice latte.
How
But
was
I
it?
but I didn't. I instead got a caramel ribbon crunch. But I will the next
You
time.
always get that. You always get that. You need to try the pumpkin spice. I've never tried it myself.
I've had
However,
it once. It slaps, but like I was
it does. Oh my god, I'll try it. I recently ate like 6 pumpkin spice cupcakes.
You just scarfed it.
They were
down?
small, but I ate them and they were pretty good.
No one was left.
But I
behind.
do have some pumpkin spice coffee, like at home, like coffee. I don't know if they're full beans or if they're already ground. But they're pumpkin spice coffee, and I'll try that actually. I'll try making coffee tomorrow.
Hey.
I don't have any creamer though, so.
Dang. You have to. Well,
I know.
You have to improvise.
I've got powdered creamer, but that isn't very nice, I don't think. But I'll try it. I'll try to make like a concoction.
It's for what it needs to be. Sometimes it's okay, but it's not preferred.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to add like a bunch of sugar to it because for whatever reason, the powdered creamer is like bitter. So I've got to put a bunch of sugar into it.
Yeah.
But it works for the most part. So I'll try that. I could probably actually make it now because I'm not doing anything right now.
Playing Spider-Man while my friend makes coffee stream.
What time is it? I'm making coffee at 10:30 at night.
10:30 at night.
So,
I almost made tea at 10:30 at night.
I've made 5 cups of tea and drank all of them today.
That's wonderful.
I know. My frog has grown so much. He's such a big boy. Hi, Miso. Miso, are you shedding again? You better not, you old potato-looking ass.
For clarification, chat, my friend has pets and whatnot.
Oh yeah, I have a lot of pets. I have a frog, and Miso is a crested gecko, and he looks dumb, but I love him.
I remember you sending pictures of him. He's just...
Remember his skin hoodie?
His skin hoodie, yeah. Primo skin hoodie.
He always looks very shocked.
He either looks very happy, very shocked, or very lost.
Oh, yeah. Or usually all 3 at once.
All 3 at once. How does a lizard encapsulate the human experience in all at once? Well, I couldn't tell you.
Well, just look up crested geckos. They all kind of look like that.
Oh, sorry. The phone buzzed and it scared me.
Oh, did you hear that? Sorry. I don't know how... It didn't... You couldn't hear it before, but the past few months, you guys have been able to hear my phone buzz whenever I get a reminder. That was my phone telling me to go to sleep.
Well.
I'm not going to. That's dumb.
That's outrageous. Why would I ever do such a thing?
Outrageous.
It's simply...
If I do in fact have to... Pretty much, yeah. If I do have to grind the coffee, like if it turns out it's beans and it's not like ground coffee, I'll just mute myself so I can grind them.
Okay. But we
The
are
grinder's really loud.
exactly 1 minute away from 10:30, and once it hits 10:30, like, oh, it hit 10:30. I was gonna say I'm gonna start the game, so that way we don't waste time, and then we can just continue our conversation.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, that works. It's going. Ultimate Spider-Man 2 is happening now. I did play a little bit of it on Saturday, but the stream didn't go so well. Sometimes you have streams, and like you are like emotionally and mentally not prepared to do them, and that's what that was. And I only got one story segment above, but for clarification, it was just like Venom beating up the military, and that's all about it.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah.
I think I lied. I don't think I have cinnamon.
I think I lied.
Pumpkin spice coffee grounds.
I love the clarification.
I might have lied. I
think
can't find them.
I lied to everyone here. I think I may have fucked up a little bit. I think I lied.
I think I lied. Now I'm gonna climb on top of the fridge to look for it.
You're gonna climb on the fridge. But also, the game is a little glitched out, but that's wonderful. It's okay. It's glitched out in a fun way.
Spider-Man used to be, or I think he still is, like my favorite. It's definitely a good comfort character.
He is. I will never stop loving the redhead.
Oh, for sure. Such a good guy. Wow, we have a lot of green tea. Oh my god.
Looks in the cupboard. Green! It's the green goblin!
We've literally got 3 boxes of green tea. And there's 100 tea bags in each.
That's a lot.
I know. We have a lot of green tea. I feel like that was my doing, because at one point I was trying to be like a health fanatic for maybe like a month, and I was drinking so much green tea.
I see. I mean, I've done that before. I just happen to drink green tea because it's the one that we have in our house. Like
Mary
last
Jane's
time I
waiting for
even
me.
streamed, I was drinking green tea. Hello, someone popped into the Discord. Hello, who is this?
Who dat?
Among Us.
Hi! How are you?
I'm doing. I am. Mm-hmm.
You are. That's such a mood.
I am? Mm-hmm.
I'm existing.
You're existing.
That's for sure.
That's for sure. Sorry.
How dare I?
I was copying you.
Trying my best.
I'm trying my best. That's one of my tags.
Oh, never mind. We have 4 boxes.
4 boxes, and there's 100 in each of them. That's 400 bags of green tea you own in your cupboard right now.
I know.
That is more than any human
so
should ever have.
Do you want some green tea?
I already have too much of my own. I already have a bunch of mugwort that I haven't gone through.
Oh, really?
This
Mhm.
green tea I own. Please,
I should
perchance.
count
I
how
already
many
have
fridges in here.
I love tea.
I love tea as well. Ooh, this is some old matcha tea, I bet. Ooh.
The prospect of you counting tea is like intriguing to me. I just like that's so.
You want me
fun.
to count how much tea I have? I'm gonna do that now. Hold on.
Please do.
I'm just gonna stop in periodically throughout your stream.
You're gonna.
While I fight this gummy that I took.
Okay.
Racing against time.
You're racing.
Oh my god, I'm already at 20.
There's 20?
I've got at least 30 different teas here. I think I have a bit of an addiction.
You say this.
No,
and
it's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
I'll you know what? I'll package some of the loose leaf tea that I have, and give you some the next time. The next time
Oh my god, I would love that so much.
we could trade teas.
Oh my god, I would love that.
We could, we could, we could trade, leaves.
Yeah, I could tell you this
Yeah.
one.
Leaf juice.
Yeah, I can tell you this one tea brand that I really like. It's
Mm.
called Tea Forte.
Tea for tea. Oh my god, that's so cute.
Yeah, I really like them because I got like this little subscription box from them a long time ago.
Yeah.
And it was full of a bunch of different like uh, teas that they had. But their tea bags were in like little pyramids. They're in like little pyramid shapes.
Oh, the tea bags are or triangles.
Yeah, they're triangles.
Oh my gosh,
But it's
I
like
love
an
it
actual
like that.
like it was 3D shaped, like 3D like a pyramid,
Yeah.
and you just let it sit at the bottom of your cup.
Oh my gosh, I love those. I have a few.
It's fun.
I think I've got like 2 or 3 different teas here that are like that, and I love them.
I really love. I loved this one specific tea that they had, but they no longer have it. I was so upset because it was so good. So instead, I bought a couple. Well, I got gifted them a couple years back. These little tins of just a bunch of loose leaf teas. And one of my favorites was Cherry Merlot or Cherry Merlot.
Ooh.
And it's really good. It comes out in this like pretty pink color, and it's great as an iced tea.
Oh my gosh.
That is fun.
I have. That is so cool. I have this tea here. What is this? Where'd it go? Wait a minute. It just up and walked away. Hold on. I gotta find this tea. It's like a blueberry chamomile.
Yeah.
It's got something else in it. Oh, it's right here. It's behind the spices.
Let me actually grab some of my more recent teas. Give me 1 second.
Yeah. So I've got this blueberry lavender tea, and it literally it's a like a pinkish color when you pour it in, or maybe it's it's pinkish. And then if you put a lemon in it, it turns dark blue.
Hey. I like it when
It's really
colors do
cool.
things.
I like it when color is color, you know?
You know, sometimes it just be like that. And colors have to do.
Oh, Butter loves his new plant. Oh my soul.
Ah,
Oh, he's so cute. Oh, I want to take him out, but he's all comfy. He's so comfy.
He's so comfortable. He shall not leave.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so finicky. The controls.
I think I used to play that game that you're playing right now.
Yeah.
I think. Well, I don't know if it's this exact one. I used to play a Spider-Man game on the DS, the Nintendo DS. And it looks a lot like this. And all I would do is just like swing around and punch civilians.
Awesome. Also, this game technically did release for the DS, so that you might have played this exact.
Oh, so it might have actually been that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was like primo Spider-Man game back in 2005. Because this is when this game released.
It might have been that one then. Yeah.
The year of our Lord and Savior 2005. The year where forgot what happened in 2005. I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, were there any big events in 2005?
Probably. There's always a big event, at least once a year.
Probably. You think so?
Yeah. There's gotta be some sort of happenings at least once a year that's considered big.
Mm-hmm.
Just the way of the waves.
I have strawberry coffee.
Strawberry.
I don't know how to. Yeah, it doesn't taste very good. I tried it because I made strawberry syrup to make strawberry lattes, which taste amazing. So I thought I'd get some strawberry coffee to make the strawberry latte with, and it's disgusting.
Oh, so you just didn't like it. You were just like, well, maybe not this one.
I didn't. No. So I found that, but I can't find my basic white girl coffee. The little it's not even all the way full either. I don't know where it went, that pumpkin spice thing. I've got a tiny little bag of cherry coffee, and I also found mango beer.
Mango beer. These are all very interesting as flavors. First of all, did you like any of them besides the strawberry coffee? Because I know you said you didn't like that one.
I actually do. Yeah, I tried the the cherry tea, and it was good. I actually spilled half of it before I got to drink it, but I still drank the other half, and it was still good. It smelled a lot like cherry cough syrup, but it tasted fine, which is surprising because I don't like cherry flavors. So
Oh, but I mean, I like.
Currently on my front.
howdy.
Howdy.
Hello, I'm back. Couldn't find where my keys were because a lot of things of mine got moved around. But I know one thing that's on my list of things that I really want to get is handmade rose syrup because I absolutely love the flavor of it.
Oh my god, wait a minute. I was gonna make my own lavender syrup as well. I actually was in the process of ordering dried lavender.
If you need lavender, I have a huge lavender bush outside.
Oh my god,
I got
yes!
specifically so I can make syrups one day.
Yeah,
If
because
you
there's a
want-
certain type of lavender that is, for consumption as opposed to just random lavender bushes you would find at like the park or something.
My lavender got it's not French lavender, which has like it's like a darker purple. It's like the lighter lavender, the classic lavender, as some put it. And I got it when it was like really small. And recently with all the rain, it's been growing a lot. It only produces like a lot of flowers around the fall and winter season, and a little bit into the spring. Spring, summer, it's too hot, so especially right now. But once it is in bloom, I'll make sure to harvest some for you.
Oh my god, that would be perfect. And if you can start the drying process, like hang it somewhere.
Oh yeah, I've got a lot of lavender. I put them in little satchels because like right now I plan on trimming some of the leaves down because mosquitoes don't like the smell of the lavender leaves.
Oh my god, I remember when I was little, I made like a little lavender, it was like a bowl of lavender and hot water, and there was something else in there too. But I put it by the window, and like all the bugs went away when I was little. I didn't even know what I was doing. I was just like, this will get rid of the bugs. And it did, so.
Yeah, it does. It also, spiders, if you add like peppermint or mint with like the lavender, it'll keep spiders away as well.
I'm actually, I kind of like spiders. There's this cupboard spider I found like a month ago, and she was under my cupboard. No surprise there. When I first saw her, I thought she was a black widow, so I panicked a little bit. But then I quickly realized that's what she was, and I literally still have her. I have her in a jar, and I've been feeding her for the past month or so. And she's gotten so much bigger, and I was gonna release her downstairs, but I still have her.
Honestly, for me, like
I just found one. Yeah.
In the past week, I've seen like 2 spiders. I saw one the other day while I was cooking. It was just like walking in from our kitchen door, which is like the door that leads outside. And it just like was
Swung
walking
in like he pays rent.
literally. And I was just like, you know what? No, I was on call with like some of my D&D friends, and
Mhm.
I immediately just like tossed a towel over him and stomped on it.
Oh!
Usually, I'm all for spiders. Like, I don't mind them as long as they don't mind me. But he was going near my Capri Suns. I couldn't have that.
Oh, mood. I don't usually try to kill the spiders either, but when they suddenly show up and they are like really close to me, or they're skedoodling super fast right by me or towards me or even on
Yeah.
me, I freak out. And there's been
This
times where
spider
I've
was
been
like the size of a little over like $1 coin.
oh my god, that's
Like,
a
it's a
big boy.
Mind you, another one around the similar size is like I was in the restroom, doing my business, and it like walked in from under the door, like underneath the door gap, and just started walking in like it paid rent. I was high, like I was silly at the time, and I immediately the only thing that went through my brain was like, this motherfucker walking in like he pays rent, and before I killed him.
Oh my goodness.
Death.
Like
I
I
wonder,
usually don't mind
I don't know
spiders,
how
but
big like not huntsmen's, brown recluses get, but aren't they native here?
I believe they are.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't think that's, our most venomous spider in this area. I thought the Black Widow was. But the brown recluse is probably the biggest. If I recall. I'm not sure if I'm right.
Brown recluses are pretty big.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have tarantulas.
Not native tarantulas, no, I don't think. But I think in like immediately the neighboring state over we do.
Yeah, I know in Arizona they have a problem with like scorpions. To
Oh,
the point
yeah.
where they have to have like UV lights.
Yeah, they have like.
But I'm gonna be honest,
just-
I've never seen a scorpion.
I mean, I've seen captive scorpions, but not a wild one.
I'm just
Honestly, if I found a scorpion outside, I probably would keep it too. Not to like encourage people to take wildlife and keep it as a pet, but I mean, scorpions are so cool.
Not to encourage, but I might
Not
just be saying
encourage.
so.
But I would do it.
I don't know why, but like I love all the creatures that my abuela absolutely despises. Like I love snakes, I love tarantulas, I love frogs.
Oh my god, I have all three of what you just listed. I wanna plan an outing where it's like we would go somewhere where it's relatively calm, and obviously we won't be around any family members that would get stressed out or spooked or upset about this, but I wanna bring one of my noodles.
Noodles.
Yeah, probably
I
one of
really-
the pythons just because they're pretty calm. Because the
I
others
really
are
want
not.
to go to an aquarium because I haven't been to one in a while, and I really like
I love
aquariums because I just want to sit in one area and look at all the creatures. Because if I go with my family, they're gonna keep walking ahead of me, and I won't be able to look at the creatures for like more than 40 minutes.
I get that, yeah.
Cause like you ever
Yeah.
be like absolutely amazed by jellyfish, and so you just like sit in front of the tank watching them go. Great.
I think I've done that when I was little, but at the same time, I don't have the greatest attention span, so I don't really pay attention for too long. However, when it comes to animals of like intense size difference, like if I find an animal that's absolutely tiny, I'm going to be obsessed. Or if something's really, really big. I recently went to kind of an aquarium in San Francisco pretty recently. It was the Academy of Sciences, I think it's called, and they're mostly about like live like bioscience and stuff, but they do have a few sections for rocks, for nothing really about like kinetic sciences or like, physics and stuff, which was another place I went to, which was so cool. But this place was more about animals, and they had a whole like jungle section where it was a big glass bubble. Where it was massive. It was like 4 stories tall, and it was huge. And they just had wild like they had bugs and birds and fish and everything just going everywhere wherever they wanted to. It was like it just loose inside the bubble, and you could just walk through it, and it was so cool.
That sounds fun and interesting.
It was. But the part I remember a lot was the aquarium part, which was below the jungle area, and there were these massive catfish, and like I knew catfish got big, but I've never actually seen a full-grown catfish before. It was like easily 5 feet and like easily 1.5 to 2 feet wide. It was massive. And it was very pretty too.
I apologize. I had to focus for just a second. Ooh. It was just a second. Sometimes.
I wasn't sure if I was cutting out or not, but yeah.
No, sometimes when I play video games for the sake of entertainment, I have to focus for like a few seconds before I go back into commentary, so that way I don't lose my actual.
That's okay.
point. This is still a skill that I'm practicing, even though I've been doing it for almost 3 years. But that was at San Francisco. I remember you went there not too long ago. You visited family?
Yeah, in July. It was really nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I stayed with my cousin. And I ate all their food.
Hey, when in Rome. I'm sorry, when in your cousin's house, do as the cousins do.
Pretty much.
And that's if they eat the food at your house. You eat the food.
Oh, my cousin's never been to my place.
Oh, I see.
I just showed up and ate their food.
Who are you?
I wish I could do that.
Well, I mean, I couldn't just show up. I mean, I had to, take like an hour, maybe like half an hour, almost a full hour flight to get there, but I still was able to be there and eat their food.
For me, I'm the cousin that makes the food, and then my cousin eats it. Doesn't even save me some.
I cook, but like, once I start cooking, I lose my appetite pretty quickly, and I also just generally hate cooking as a whole.
I like cooking. I like baking more. But with cooking, I like making steak. I like making chicken. I like making macaroni and cheese.
Like with a bunch of different cheeses, or just Kraft?
A bunch of different cheeses. Like
I'll have to eat your mac and cheese then.
yeah, I make it during for Thanksgiving and Christmas for my family.
Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. I've never had like real mac and cheese like that. I've only had Kraft.
Kraft mac and cheese, I used to really like it, and then they changed the recipe. And my brain was just like, no, this is disgusting now. This is bad. This is horrible.
God awful.
I get that, but like, because I don't eat it like often enough, I probably didn't notice the change.
For me, I used to eat it like at least once a week. And then they changed the recipe, and I was just like, I don't want to play with you anymore.
You've changed, Becky.
You've changed.
Becky.
I think it was the same with like Maruchan. It's like the instant ramen Maruchan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like the taste of it. It makes me want to throw up every time I have it. Because there's something about it that's off-putting.
Yeah, I used to kind of like it, but I'd always feel pretty sick afterwards, and I know the smell of it would make me feel pretty gross as well. And nowadays, I definitely can't eat it. Though I do
Yeah, for
eat
me,
ramen and noodles all the time, just not that one.
I've never.
yeah, I'll eat
Oh, yeah, I have.
any other type of ramen except Maruchan. Like top ramen, really good. And then there is cup noodles. Cup noodles is really good. I like adding lemon to it. And then right now, I believe there's this like tonkatsu ramen that I like getting. And me and my cousin just eat it all the time. Except for me, I put spinach in it. I put spinach in my bowl and eat it with it. But it's good. And I need vitamins.
Yummy, yummy vitamins. I haven't eaten
I have a lack.
ramen at least instant ramen in a long time. I haven't had the urge to. The last time I genuinely ate instant ramen was back in 2021. I have not eaten like instant ramen since. I forgot all the taste.
You really should.
Yeah, man, it's really easy to make.
I know, but here's the thing is that I cook a lot. I've always been cooking for myself and for others, but I do it a lot more frequently than I ever used to. It started, I guess, around or late last year. Late last year is when I really started doing it, and so I've just been like making myself random ass things when I don't have anything else to eat, and so that's the highlight of food for me.
Well, I mean, with the instant ramens, you could put whatever the hell you want in them.
That is true.
Yeah, you could add vegetables. You could change up the flavor as well. It's really good.
I do that all the time. Like, there's this one ramen. I actually think the brand is the Muro-chan brand. Actually, a plain version of it. There's no flavor to it. And what I would do,
Yeah,
Is-
the flavor is what's wrong with it. The noodles itself are fine.
yeah, what I would do is I wouldn't put the. It does come with a powder, but to me, it doesn't really taste like anything other than salt. So I would.
It's just MSG.
Probably. I wouldn't use it. I would just throw the packet away, and I would boil the noodles to get them soft. But then I would like make a stir fry with the noodles, and it was really yummy. And I would, cook some meat for it. I would do green onions or brown onions. I would usually do like a poached egg and let it soak in soy sauce with a bunch of other stuff in the sauce as well. And it just like, and then I put it all together and it'd be perfect.
For me, I've perfected making a soft-boiled egg. But it's usually I boil water, I put in the seasoning packet, I add in extra seasonings. Usually cayenne pepper because I like it a little bit spicy.
Mm-hmm.
But just like not too much. And
Yeah.
once it reaches to a boiling point, I just add my eggs in there. I let them cook first before I add in the ramen.
Oh yeah, I cook the eggs first before the ramen because they need a second.
Yeah, they just need a little bit. And then after like 7 minutes of being in that hot water at boiling, it's just like you take them out, put them in cold, like a bowl with like ice and water, crack them open, slice them, boom, gooey in the center. It's perfect for ramen.
For whatever reason, I can't make soft boiled eggs. Even hard boiled eggs, I always end up making them gross somehow or like overcooked. So I just stick with poached.
Poached eggs, I myself don't like eating eggs that are a little bit too undercooked because my brain immediately is just like salmonella.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, I don't worry. I leave them in there for long enough until the point where someone would probably be like, "Your poached eggs are overcooked."
Yeah.
They still have runny in the middle, but it's like the outer edge of the yolk is starting to cook a little bit.
Yeah. See that's how I have like some of
Similar to
my
mine too.
salsa.
The gross diseases.
Yeah, my brain could never. But when it comes to like cooking steak, I cannot have it well done.
Oh, I can't either. My brother cooks it into like leather. It's horrible.
Oh, that's awful.
I know, and like every time I cook it, like I almost constantly am like, "You're not allowed to cook it. I'll cook it, even though I hate cooking. I'll do it." And so I'll cook it, and it'll be nice and like. I keep saying raw. It's not raw, but you know, it's
like rare. Yeah,
So,
like a nice medium rare is good.
yeah, I like mine a little like in between medium rare and rare.
Yeah,
Like I don't like just a little bit of pink, and I don't want it so horribly raw. But like I do like it pink, and I do like it to be a little like oozy.
yeah.
And then I cook it that way, and my dad likes that too. But then my brother is like, "It's not cooked enough," and he'll put it back on the
Oh my
pan,
god,
and he'll turn it to leather. And
that's
I'm
a
like,
crime.
I know, and I'm like, you know what? At least I was able to cut off your piece, and I can eat mine. Because then there's times where he won't cut off his own piece and cook it, and he'll just cook it all like that.
Oh, that's awful.
And I'm like, oh, this is so gross. I'm just gonna let you eat it all. So
Yeah, because I can say that I have the same experience because earlier in the year I went to Costco, bought like this nice tri-tip to cook because I really like eating tri-tip. My dad made me accustomed to it because he used to barbecue with his friends. And I was going to cook it. Everything was going nice. It was perfectly seasoned, cooking great. When I took it off, cut it into slices, I went to go serve my family. Every single one of them, except for my aunt, was just like, "It's too pink. Can you cook it more?" It was medium rare.
Oh my gosh, dude.
I
You gotta
was
like dry it out. It's like
and
if somebody were to say that to me, I'd be like, cook it yourself. Like I made a nice meal for everybody, and you don't like it, you can finish cooking it the way you like it.
yeah. And the thing is, like, I had that shit cooking in butter, rosemary on the side, put some nice pepper and salt on it. It looked beautiful. It tasted delicious. I put it in ramen later later in the day.
Oh yeah, any leftovers you put in ramen, yeah.
Yeah, I just ate it with ramen.
Yeah,
It was really good.
God dang it, I lost.
But like I do like cooking. I really like cooking. I made chicken the other day, like late at night, so my cousin could take some to work. And dude, 10 out of 10 would eat it again.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Like it's not like dried out at all. It was juicy, delicious, wonderful. And I know I'll never be able to make it again.
Oh no.
I cannot recreate it.
Yeah, out of
Gone.
all the meals I make, I never write any of them down or memorize them, so I just kind of make it up on the spot as I go each and every single time.
For me, it's more of just like muscle memory. I don't rely on my brain. I rely on its ability to memorize where I put stuff in order for me to remake it.
I sometimes I could do that. Like I can use muscle memory for like maybe some prep, but that's it.
Yeah, and I think another thing I did for a while, 2 years back, because I was on like a baking spree, and my family had to suffer through it. I made pizzas. I made lasagna a lot. And then I made a bunch of cake throughout the year when I had rose syrup. And I would just add the like rose flavoring to it, and it would be 10 out of 10. Beautiful, delicious.
Awesome.
And I made pizza so often, but like every single time the crust didn't come out right, or the dough was like a little bit too bland. So I kept trying until like I perfected it, and I was like, okay, cool, I'm never gonna make this again. I I then moved on to the next recipe, which was like mac and cheese.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I do that too sometimes where I'll like make a meal like 20 million times and then I'll just randomly stop one day. Or I'll wait for my family to be like, please stop making this meal.
That's my family whenever I make spaghetti because I love spaghetti. I like eating it.
Spaghetti's amazing. Who doesn't like spaghetti? It's insane.
My family, considering I make it constantly.
Oh my gosh, they don't have to eat it. They don't have to eat it if they don't like how often it's made. They can make their own thing.
Yeah. Except like every single time I make it, one of them is always just like, "Oh, make sure to make enough for the rest of us."
And then they complain that you make spaghetti.
I made too much because I don't know how to proportion stuff. Because there's a difference between my portion and their portion size. My portion size is 2 bowls of spaghetti.
Mm-hmm.
And their portion size is half a bowl. So I'll make my portion size of spaghetti. Whenever they ask to make extra.
That makes sense. So you'll make like 2 of your portion sizes.
Yeah. And
I do that too. When I try to measure out portions for everybody, I go based on what I make for me. And if there's anything ever left over, either I will eat it or I will literally make somebody else eat it because I'm like, nothing will be going to waste.
yeah, exactly.
You eat it or you die.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
I'll kill you.
Yeah. If I'm gonna make my own food and someone comes along and is like, oh, that looks really yummy, I want some, make some for the rest of us. You better eat all of it.
Yeah, no, I'm the same way
or the food will
because
kill you.
like whenever I make spaghetti, I make the sauce homemade. Like I get the tomatoes, like I have a tomato plant outside that I use whenever I'm making the sauce. And like my family always complains that it's like too spicy. It's not that spicy. There's a small bit of a kick, but it's not spicy.
Right.
It's not like, oh god, I'm crying, my eyes are watering, and my mouth is dying. No, it's not that kind of spicy. It's like good with meat. Like if you're having like spaghetti and meatballs, it's really good.
Oh yeah. Man, I should learn how to make my own sauces and stuff because I don't bother with that. But then again, I also don't really want to do stuff that would add to the process of cooking. Because as much as I like eating, and every once in a while, like the idea of it is kind of aesthetic, like how like making the food and making it turn out all good.
Yeah.
But then at the end of it, like personally for me, I always feel like the mess that's left behind isn't worth the food.
Mhm. Honestly, that's totally fair. Personally, before I went to like therapy, I was just cooking constantly.
Oh yeah, I've heard that like cooking is usually like a pretty good coping mechanism until you start like making too much food and then it goes to waste and then you feel bad about it.
Yeah. And it was a really good coping mechanism up until like my psychotic break in which I went to therapy. Mind you, I have to go back to therapy before I start cooking again and baking a bunch of bread. Because I believe my therapist has me written down in his little quote book, along with all of his other like patients. Because I told him that the Geneva Convention does not apply to Minecraft.
Hey,
Which I mean, it
You're
doesn't.
right.
You're right.
Yeah. At the time, I was very hyper fixated on U.S. history because of my online classes. But goddamn, now that I think about it, I question why my therapist didn't send me to a hospital.
Trying to decipher that is a mechanism within itself for him, in which he will not do this. But you're not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
And my brain is dying. Oh god.
Oh no. I'm gonna go get something. I'll be right back. I'm not gonna mute. I'm just gonna go grab this item real quick.
Okay.
In like the next, like under a minute.
Rita.
I have these sriracha flavored peas, like these dried peas, but my dumbass accidentally lost the lid for them for a really long time, and so they got weirdly like I was expecting them to get stale, but what I wasn't expecting was for them to get like kind of soggy and stuck together.
Oh.
So yeah, so now it's just a solid brick inside the can, and I can't bring myself to throw it away because I bought them and I was like, oh, I love these, and I was enjoying them, and then I lost the lid. So that's the story of that. But I do have a massive amount of seaweed, and I have eaten probably a total of like 10 or 15 packets of seaweed today.
Seaweed.
And fish.
I never liked dried seaweed.
That's okay. I can see like why it would be gross, but I'm like kind of addicted to it.
Yeah, I always wondered why a lot of people were just like eating it constantly. Because when I tried it for the first time, I was just like,
I know, yeah, like I can see why it would be gross, but it's hard to not eat massive amounts of it because it's not filling. It's not like there's not really much of anything to it.
Yeah.
So you just want to keep snacking on it. And I live in like a snack-free house, so whenever I do get snacks, I absolutely gorge myself.
Oh yeah, I also live in a snack-free house.
I know, it's so dumb. I want to have, like, once I get everything set up properly, I'm going to have, like, a snack stash in my room, and it's going to have so much food. It's going to be like an entire cupboard just full of snacks. It's going to have everything.
Dude, I want that so bad.
Like, I won't even need to go out and eat in the kitchen. I'll just have all my snacks, and I will constantly replenish it, like, once a week or something.
I want, like, a tiny little mini fridge, like the Hello Kitty mini fridge, just to put drinks in there.
I get that, because I need to keep... Because I might end up keeping all the food for my snakes in that. Because currently they're just sitting in, our regular freezer. So I figured I might keep them in, like a separate freezer in my room or something.
Mm-hmm. You can get like a mini fridge for a good price at like Costco.
I might. I mean, it's got to be like a freezer. It can't be a fridge.
Oh, yeah, they have like they have mini freezers.
Okay, I'll have to look into that. Oh, I might end up like trying to create a whole little mini kitchen in my room. Minus like.
For me, I just want like a little drink fridge. I know my dad used to have one in his little tattoo studio at his old place. because he just like put his beers in there, but it had like special racks so you could put sodas on there. And you could just like fill it to the brim with sodas. It was so good. I want just to put like a bunch of ginger ale in it. Because I like ginger ale.
I love ginger ale too.
Ginger ale is so good. I'm
It
trying
is.
to remember.
This is intensely. Thank you. Goodness me. No. I literally was about to drop this man as Spider-Man. That would have been dastardly. I didn't even mean to do it. That was gonna be an absolute
no.
accident.
You were gonna murder that man?
On accident.
Is that it? That's
on
what you're saying?
accident.
No, you were gonna do it on purpose.
I wasn't gonna murder our construction worker. I have.
Oh
I
yeah,
have-
I'm gonna be. Mhm.
Why did you retort to me as if I was incorrect? what an interesting.
No.
No. I haven't seen it. I don't know where that thing is. It's in my chest, connected to my artery and veins. No. Your heart. It doesn't look like a heart I see. Usually the human heart looks less like the hearts that we draw in images. No.
No. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I got my like appreciation for cooking from my dad. Because back during like middle school and like the first year of high school, he would cook me like the best fucking lunches. And I'm talking about like the best kind of lunches. Stuff that you would only imagine like your rich friends eating. Because there's always that one rich friend with like a Lunchables in their lunchbox. But like a nice home cooked meal that you would see at like a dinner for like a dinner for two, but it's in a fucking lunchbox. And I had a fucking ginger ale or a Dr. Pepper in there, along with a fresh orange. Like the easy peel oranges, like little tangerines.
That sounds.
All in that lunchbox. With some potatoes, some pieces of steak in there. Bro, I was eating good because of my dad. Like, he made homemade, I think, orange chicken a couple of times and put that in my lunchbox. And then he did, like, this weird combination where he put, like, mashed potatoes on one side and then spaghetti on the other. Both of which were incredibly delicious. My dad kind of fed into my spaghetti addiction. Because I'm insane.
Yeah.
No, truly, I am.
I did not doubt, not a second. That's hey. Sometimes I just agree, and I like no. I'm so sorry if my vocal intonations led to otherwise. I was just like, it was just so true that I had no reason to like be like.
I need
"No,
to
that's
go
not true."
home.
I was just like, yes.
No, you're
For
fair.
a long
Hold on, I'm gonna be right back.
Okay. When
I'll be right
run
back.
for a long time, you can just kind of be like, yeah, this is right. Oh, no. I want to collect the comic page. There we go. Oh, thank you. As it were, did you finish counting all those tea bags, or did you like stop halfway?
No, I kind of stopped. I'm currently trying to edit my phone.
Oh, I see.
I want to add the shrug emoji into my phone's database. but I don't know how.
people with your
It says select
iPhones.
language and input. I don't know where that is.
You and your iPhones.
What is it?
Yeah, me and my iPhone.
What are those black things?
Language translate. No.
I have no idea, Card.
TV provider. I don't have TV.
Dish Network. Dish Network is probably not continued anymore. I think they disbanded.
Hmm.
I just remembered that because you said TV provider, and that's the one I could like name off the top of my head. Interesting that Dish Network was the one.
How come when I put input, it starts saying Braille? I don't know you can have Braille on the phone. How do you read Braille on the phone?
Oh, this race. I hated this one. Oh, why are there rings? Just stick with the things. Just stick with the orbs. And the spherical objects, not the flat circles. To be fair, this game's racing mechanics can be intensely finicky in such a way that can only be described as god-awful. So, you know, I'm in for a real treat with this one. I did get a gold medal though. As much as I was complaining about how terrible these races were, I just ate that up and got a gold medal. I don't know how you do that like that, but accidental weird flex. I see it. And then after that, I will try to see. Well, I have to complete some more like random stuff. The loop. You complete a story mission. You do like a couple side missions, another story mission, and you keep on.
I was looking at
Yeah.
the Android instructions.
On your iPhone, you were looking at the Android instructions on your iPhone.
I was.
It almost seems as if maybe that's not the correct one. You know, you didn't hear that from me though.
You can.
I could what?
You can not.
Oh yeah?
Oh, so I did it backwards. Oops.
No.
Shortcut field type.
It's complete. Is that a bad time? I don't think so. Hold up, wait. It shouldn't be. This probably was the one, huh? Silver. Okay, we'll let's see. We'll go over here. Oh my gosh. The web, I love Spider-Man and I like the games, but sometimes the maker or break it of a Spider-Man game is its web swinging. We know this to be true, and this web swinging is, it's a curve. It's a curve. It is a PlayStation 2 game. I will give it the benefit of a doubt, but also not entirely. This is proving to be just a bit of a task. He's too fast for his own good, but he's also too slow at the same time. And I don't know how you mix those together like that, but you know, Spider-Man does what Spider-Man did. Whatever that means.
That he shouldn't be.
That he should be. Oh. I got scared. I thought I was gonna fall off the floor. You take fall damage in this game. In the other Spider-Man game, you don't take fall damage because, like, he does like the hero kind of like falling from the sky knuckle thing, but like it's fine. I don't really mind it. I'm just noticing it, and I keep forgetting that like I have to like not fall in this game because I could totally die if I do. That's what happened to me last time when I was racing Johnny Storm of the Fantastic Four, who I hate racing against in this game. He could literally fly and I can't. I feel like that's entirely unfair. I gotta be real. Swinging is not the same thing as flying, I have you know. Oh! Oh! Stop that! Stop that! Oh! Stop that! Oh. Not now, Peter Parker, Spider-Man, please. Oh, no. Please don't miss that. Oh, you missed it. Oh, jeez. Oh, you missed it. What kind of spider are you? Stop with the ringlet thing! It is intensely annoying to deal with those ringlets in this game. What do you think you are? Game design? Stop it. You're not peak game design. Fuck elsewhere. Got intensely mad. I promise you I'm okay. I'm over it now. Oh. I am playing a Super game. That makes me think. Have you in any recent memory went to go? Just a throw out question. Have you ever recently went to go see like a superhero movie? Excluding Spider-Man from Across the Spider-Verse because that's a great movie. Or I'm just talking about like any other superhero movie that isn't Across the Spider-Verse. Specifically.
The Ninja Turtle one?
Technically, that is a superhero movie, isn't it? We went to go see that. Yeah, that is a superhero movie, isn't it? To a degree.
Mm-hmm. Then, like, I think after that, the most recent one I watched was probably, honestly, the, Black Panther, I think. I was literally about to call it the Wakanda one.
Shut your mouth.
I'm sorry. I don't have the best memory.
Oh, I'm gonna remember this. Oh man, man, you know. Oh, I'm not even mad. That's incredibly funny to me.
I'm glad you like it.
I can't believe it. Oh, that's super funny. Anyway, I say that because I was like thinking about all the other superhero movies I've seen. Like, well, most of them I've seen. I was gonna talk about like villains for a second because most of the villains were like supernatural to a degree. So like probably predestined wars and whatnot, and mystical legends and what have you. But when it's not that, I sort of like think about how superhero movies treat villains, or moreover how they kind of craft their villains and how they frame the movie to make certain villains look the way they do. When in most cases, you know how like there's like, you ever seen those posts that are like, I relate more to the villain than I do the hero sometimes, right?
Mm-hmm. I feel like a lot of the time the villains are just like people who are really desperate.
Yeah. Literally, I was about to get into actually, you beat me to my point. It's okay. I was going to talk about how I feel like superhero movies craft sometimes really good villains, but end up not really carrying them out in a good way, because, as you just described, they're more down to earth. Which, then means that superhero movies like to frame certain ideals and ideologies and standings and give them to the villain and then frame it as like the most evil thing imaginable. And some of those things aren't necessarily evil; they're actually very good. Like for example, you did bring up Black Panther. I guess according to the movie's casting, I'll say, the villain was talking about like the ethics of whether it was okay or not
Okay, how about this? Stop, evildoer!
I haven't not watched it in such a long time, but like I remember faintly enough.
I think it was like spreading technology, right?
Yeah, the spreading. I think. Man, it's been a minute. It's been so long. It's been so long, but Killmonger, that guy. I know someone remembers it just more than me at this moment, but oh, that's another one I can remember a lot more better. In Spider-Man, I think it was Homecoming. The Vulture was an employee at Tony Stark Industries. He was fucked over, and then I believe he was like laid off due to some story thing I can't exactly remember, and like he had to kind of do certain things to kind of like upheld his life a little bit because his income, his job couldn't support him anymore because of certain things and whatnot. And Tony Stark being Tony Stark, you know, rich billionaire, kind of like Batman, kind of type deal. He leads to a life of crime, which in most movies it's depicted as like this really awful thing, but like I think it would be interesting if some of these movies target why people feel the need to go to that, but also to a degree I know why they do that, and it's some of them are for the more obvious reasons, capitalism, and others is for like just the genuine, like you want it to be easygoing for everyone to understand and to enjoy, and a whole fun ride for the family. So they try to make it very simple for you, not too hard to think about it. You kind of know who you're supposed to root for, stuff like that. And like I don't think movies that are relatively like easy to understand are bad, but also some of the recent superhero movies I've been kind of annoyed by them.
Edward,
exempt
wake up.
Across the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man, because that movie's leagues above. But it just gets me thinking about how
Where am I?
villains are treated, and it's like,
Edward.
yeah, they still kind of do bad things, but also it's not like they're wrong about certain things.
Trask. This is my associate, Dr.
Oh, for sure.
Did my graduate work with your father's
And
lab.
whatnot.
I was there when he and Dr. Parker.
I just started thinking of
business,
that.
shall we, Edward?
Or sometimes they're like placed in a position where they can't really escape, and like they kind of disagree with some of the bad happenings, but because they can't leave their situation, they have to succumb to that and become that. And sometimes they're able to escape it, and other times they're not.
One way or the other, Edward, we will get what we are after.
Yeah, I've thought about that too,
What do I do first?
and it makes me so sad when that happens.
It's intense for me. I will literally like get upset if like I see like that happening to a character, because it's like, oh, there's nothing I can actually do to like help you not do this. And the thing is, you don't want to do this either. So it's not like you're disagreeing with me, but you just don't have. You're just not in the position where you can just leave this because they hold something against you.
Bring it.
And what?
Hello.
Oh, hi! It's a friendo.
It is.
Hello.
Hi.
Let me
How's it going? Are you winning?
Are you winning, son?
Are you winning, son?
We were talking about the ethics of, not the ethics, excuse me, villains in superhero movies and how they're treated and how certain ideologies are, like, put in this bad light due to the framing context of the movie and why certain people feel like they have to turn to crime,
Oh yeah.
and how that's kind of like its own conversation that those kind of movies tend to like avoid, because they kind of want it to be digestible for the general audience to a degree, but also that doesn't mean it can't be digestible for the general audience. Some movies do it really well without getting too deep into
Yeah.
it, but most superhero movies don't. And if they do, it's kind of
That's
very
true.
like very just like it's like after school don't bully people levels of storytelling.
Yeah. I mean, usually superhero movies, yeah, just kind of have not mindless, more kind of black and white kind of thing, where it's like, this is the bad guy, this is the good guy. Although I feel like with some movies lately, it's been a little better. Like,
I exempted
I mean,
Spider-Verse
very
from this
mid.
conversation because that movie's leagues above, as I already keep saying. But I was talking about like any other superhero movie.
Oh. I think the Spider-Man what was it, Homecoming or whatever. What was the one with the vulture?
We were just talking about that. Homecoming, you're right. Spider-Man Home
Oh.
with Tom Holland.
Yeah, where it's like he goes into crime out of like sort of he needs the money,
Yeah.
right? Initially, and then that leads to other things, and then greed and stuff. But he, yeah, it's very interesting on how I like the Spider-Man movies, kind of these recent ones, even though Tony Stark is still being a good guy, like he's still like blatantly painted as a good guy. He's also kind of like the source of a lot of bad things,
Didn't he build
just
weapons
because
in
of
the first
him
Iron
being
Man movie?
a
Like,
billionaire jerk.
What do you know? The freak can play keep up.
Yeah, like he's a hero in the sense that he fights bad guys, but I feel like they do point out that there is some bad things that, I mean, a lot of, like, what, pretty much, wasn't there, I'm stuttering a lot, the Ultron movie, wasn't that because of his, like, he pretty much made that guy because of that,
oh yeah, Age of
and then he
Ultron.
wanted to create weapons for everyone, he wanted to give everyone armor in the world, like a lot of problems were caused by Tony Stark.
Yeah, it's kind of like Batman also, and whatnot. Batman and all the it's a little bit different. Well,
Some
not-
iterations of Batman are better, but like not.
And also, most
The
of villains
idea
are
of him is-
ontologically evil, so that's not like it's not the same.
Yeah.
Because some of the other villains are at least a little bit more nuanced. But like in Batman, most of them are also in positions of power and or just like ontologically evil. So it almost feels like different.
I mean,
degree.
in some iterations, I would say that it's done better. Like, I don't know about the movies as much, but I've seen a couple clips of cartoons where it's like they're genuinely just messed up people with horrible, like you feel sympathy for them. Like when Batman does too, and he doesn't go and like completely just do what he does. I feel like that's a lot better story-wise. Like I've seen him when I've seen people talking about the good writing and where it's like he will it's more like he recognizes the mental health aspect of it, and he doesn't go beating them up because he believes in helping people get better, which is why they always go to the asylum. But then I feel like obviously some different iterations of Batman, it's like these people are just pure evil and insane and you have to beat them up and that's it. You know what I mean?
Like the Joker. To
My grandma moves faster than you.
Right. Like the Joker. When you create an anti-villain.
Testing that suit or my
Oh, is it an anti-villain?
an
What is it
anti-villain is
called when
kinda
it's like...
different, but
Yeah.
like someone like Harley
Anti-villain is like outwardly looks like a hero, but is actually a villain.
It could be the
If that
other. It's
makes
usually the
sense.
other way around, I think. Like they start off that way, but they're.
I think
they're-
that's anti-hero.
Maybe I'm making my terminology wrong. Stop Electro. Well, he's Electro. He's
Yeah.
supposed to Electro. But I would also tell him to not do that. I'm trying to throw a car at you. I'm not sure if I
I thought this
can
was a
though.
chase, not a
I'm not
freaking
sure what I'm
walk
supposed
in
to
the
do. Am I
park.
supposed to just survive it? If that's the case, well,
I thought this
Oh,
was
my
a
word.
chase, not a freaking walk in the park.
he's got like a Jersey accent. Now, home.
If you had to throw a car, if you could throw cars, would you? If you had that ability, would you do it?
I mean, in a confined
Just
space,
recreationally.
Or my patience.
if they're like cars in the junkyard, I might do that because it's a confined space.
That's
that no
all
one
you
can
got?
get hurt in.
That's
Next stop, ground floor.
like one of those mid superpowers. It's like really, it can be helpful, but like also can be just stupid. And it's like you can throw cars, but specifically only cars. You have no strength when it comes to anything else.
The only thing that can help is deal with kind of anger management, which is good. So I would preach to the full like usefulness of that besides that aspect of it, but like hey, you know,
Dakota, there was someone in that car. You didn't pick up a parked car. You picked up one that was stopped at a stoplight with the lights on.
when I said cars specifically at the junkyard.
No,
it's
no,
assumed
this
that
game.
these people-
In game.
Oh well, I'm Venom, so the ethics of that. So I'm not playing as Peter.
There
Parker's
you go,
Spider-Man.
anti-hero.
I am
The villain, I
I'm
guess.
Eddie Brock Venom, and Venom is also an example of somewhat of an anti-hero or anti-villain, and whatnot. There's a bunch of
Anti-hero in the newer
stories where
movie, yeah.
He's either like on the good side or in the
Oh.
very middle and only doing things for himself. Oh, look at that.
That's interesting.
crazy. And whatnot.
Also, you're right. I guess he does also have the anti-villain vibes in some stories where it's like he looks like a hero and then people assume he's like a Spider-Man. Then it turns out he's a bad guy. Then in other ones, he's like a giant hulking monster and it turns out he's a good guy.
And then other times it's like you don't know where he's at because he's kind of manipulated.
Wait a second. Are you fighting another
And so that means he
superhero
just
on
kind
the
of
side?
does
I thought
what
you
he's
and me
told
had
at that
something
moment,
special.
which makes it
I bet it's
incredibly
Daredevil,
difficult
isn't it? What does he have?
Back off, kid.
to a degree. Also, these cutscenes are like spazzing out crazy.
They are.
Finish this up.
If you could have a mid superpower, what would your mid superpower be?
I'm so sorry. I got distracted by Spider-Man, his hand going towards his face. It was the funniest thing ever. I will answer that question as soon as I calm down from it. I'm calmed down from it. A mid superpower besides throwing cars. I guess controlling electricity is not too mid. Neither is levitation.
You would want to control electricity. I mean, what if you could control it, but like you couldn't control it in. You could control it in like very practically useful ways, but like you could charge a phone. You couldn't jump a car.
Well,
And
that's
you couldn't.
useful practically. Not like in the superhero sense, but that's useful in a practical sense because we all have phones and we don't really need a charger. That would eliminate the use for me to ever have a charger ever again. Like quite frankly. And speaking of the Venom being in the middle, I'm supposed to be protecting Spider-Man. right now, I think.
And there you go. At the cost of everyone driving through the street.
I mean, I believe it's still to a degree like
If
a little
there's a
bit like
trolley,
Venom is a pass
it's
to a certain
heading
degree
towards
because he is not. Well, this is like Venom took over Eddie Brock, I guess, for the first time in this game in particular. So it is a little bit like okay in the sense that he is like not fully in the mental capacity or control, but enough to kind of rule over his basic faculties.
I see.
Oh, it's Electro, but he's blue now. It's the blue.
What would your mid superpower be, Ren?
You know the answer to that.
I could throw cars at you.
I know your real superpower.
Oh, my real
Oh,
superpower.
but definitely. Yeah, your real superpower. And I know that.
What's
and I know
that?
the superpower you would. Dakota, what is Ren's real superpower? I don't know.
Thanks. I'm literally stuffing my face with pirate booty. And y'all saying I have
That
wrist.
I mean,
Ren, you have no idea how
one
much
speaks truth, sometimes others are afraid.
pirate booty is so good. What do you mean? It's like
If he
you
doesn't,
were
if
just
you don't
bragging
throw
right
cars
there
to
on how good this is. It's-
Electro, stop that. Let me throw cars at you. Let me feed on the people, please. I'm Venom and I'm allowed to feed on the
Is there any other way you can attack him other than throwing cars? Because he seems to just jump out of the way.
I mean, I guess I have to knock him. Got him. Got him. Got him.
Hey.
Get him. Uh-oh. 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 Oh. It's okay.
Oh no.
Electro's from
Ren, what did you mean by that though when you said you know what my actual mid superpower is?
Cool ass art.
I know what your serious superpower would be.
What?
What would your mid superpower be? Wasn't it? It was shapeshifting, right?
Yeah, I like to shapeshift. I want to be a shapeshifter and I can turn into whatever I want.
See, that would be so cool. I would like that too. But I guess I can't copy you.
I mean, you can if you want.
We could both be shapeshifters.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. I could finally become a Cappy Ren. Okay.
This first phase of the fight is easy. It's the other phase of the fight that's annoying. But I
Running into the cars.
I could just attack him normally like this.
Dakota, why? Let me ask you something. If there is a trolley is going towards a single person who potentially has the ability to save an unknown amount of people in the future, but in order to save that one person, you have to just yeet people into the stratosphere.
I do that. I have enough anger management issues that I would totally do that.
Ren, would you even need a person to save on the train tracks? Or
No.
The trolley question is invalid.
You just do it. Ren's like multi-track drift.
I'm like, I'll do it for free.
Now listen here. Listen here. You are not allowed to. You are so not allowed to do it. I need to feed on it. Oh, no. Oh, come on now. Now that just
Make me.
seems a little unfair. It's okay now. This is. Oh, I do like the art in this.
Make you?
You're gonna pay for that.
Make you what?
I don't know.
No idea. I just wanted to say.
You're already everything.
Yeah.
Anything more?
That freaking hurt.
Damn.
You're gonna die, Croc.
Damn. Spit fat.
You haven't done it.
That freaking hurt.
Oh dang it! The water was.
I ate so much fucking chips. I'm gonna be sick.
Oh no, Ren. You need. Do you need?
I've been looking forward to this.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
I need mental health.
Yep. I'm sorry. Oh my.
You've abandoned me.
You've been abandoned.
Been abandoned. I've been abandoned. No.
Screwing around. We're gonna do this.
And y'all bitches think I have Riz. What is wrong with you?
Inherently nothing, I would say.
You stupid.
At least to a degree.
No.
Stand away, girl. Oh, you swapped the cards around me. Don't. Oh, wait. That's crazy. How did you do that? Oh, don't electrocute me, you piece of garbage. You need to stop. You need to go to people. Stop doing that. What is your problem? What's your problem, huh?
Well, this is no good.
Many things. You have no idea.
No, stop! I can't even begin with you.
Shuddering, gasping noises.
Stop moving out the way. Now that's just unfair. You're not allowed to move. Come on. Oh, that did basically nothing. Where are
Oh
you?
my goodness, Dakota. I have another trolley problem for you. Let's say 5 people are gonna die either way. If you flip the lever, the trolley will do a sick loop first.
Fuck yeah.
Ren's like, look.
Oh, get him. Oh, that's not fair. He could recharge. I mean, I guess that's thematically correct. I guess that makes sense. Scientifically.
Does.
Oh, I can destroy the things. Oh, that wasn't communicated well enough. Hey, Spider-Man, do better at communicating your visual cues, please.
No.
What do you mean?
I mean, no.
No, don't kill Spider-Man.
People
He's a
make a
beloved
lot
hero,
of these
okay?
trolley problems. So, is he just dancing?
No.
Is he just dancing to... He looked like he was dancing.
Stop. Spider-Man's almost dead. The whole point is to prevent him.
I think, you need to stop throwing cars at him because he's gonna dodge them. There's
This
probably
only-
another
I
way to
can't
do
hit
it.
him. I can't hit him. I literally can't hit him.
Yeah, but you can't hit him with the cars either.
Stop! You.
He's like an Enderman. He's never.
Oh.
Did you hit him that time?
I did. I did. Come over here. I've always found that
Did you
power
just-
rather violent. I'm not gonna lie. Venom just absolutely.
You say as you yeet cars into his face.
I find it more violent that Venom
Cars
just
with
people's
people.
energy and psyche from them than heal himself. I find that a lot more terrifying than just throwing cars at a random person.
I
Facts.
mean,
To
when
be
you're
fair, he is
hungry.
causing havoc.
No.
I'm not gonna lie.
Me when I'm hungry, for real.
No, 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 Sergio. Oh, dang it, I stopped it too late. I stopped it too late.
You don't stand a chance.
You're right, I actually don't stand a chance against you. Unless I can put you in the water somehow. Can I lure you into a false sense of false? Why did I say the word like that?
Foos.
False sense of security.
Did you just say
Get away, Venom.
Sleuth?
Oh, please get close to the water. Please get close to the water. Oh, please get close to the water.
Do something about
Got a
this.
car. Got it. Go away. Gameplay loop is happening. Getting into the rhythm. Siphoning. It's almost like we're not playing this little game of chase. Cat and Sorry, I was voice acting for this game. Oh, you can't. There we go. Is there any other more like the other more like yes. Correct? Factual.
I can be anywhere.
Dun, dun, dun. My goodness.
This is high octane. This is intense, isn't it?
It is very
Oh, wow, I hate that actually. Makes sense.
No.
I won!
Oh my goodness.
Eat it up.
Why did he have no pants or shirt on?
I think it was to like, it might be like physics stuff, electricity may like, I'm not sure. Man, these cutscenes
Oh.
are just bugging. It's
They are.
utterly full.
Shut up.
They are bugging. You know what's also bugging?
The bug? How's your friend the bug? Peter Parker Spider-Man, the bug?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, look at that. It's just bugging out. And there's just no way I can fix that. It just is what it is. Why are you dogpiling me? Cause like Venom doesn't have the spider in this game, I don't think. Cause he's still new. That means he has to merge with Peter Parker to a degree, and then he gets the spider. That's how that usually works.
It was just a coincidence that they looked alike.
Yes, but also character design. You know what I mean?
I know, I'm just missing out. I don't.
I answered that so genuinely. I so.
Peter, come on, kiddo, wake up.
What are you doing here?
Come on, get up.
Why can't you keep this electric
Hey,
guy
Nick
you're supposed to
Fury,
be
it's me.
keeping in prison? And that lady, the silver lady that captured Eddie the
I
other
wish
day.
this game had
Why
cutscenes.
couldn't she?
I mean, oops. Subtitles is what I meant to say.
I need to quit getting almost killed by stupid people is what I need.
Look at his neck. Did you see what his neck did? It was like this weird ovular shape.
That's what my neck does. I get really hungry.
Like a
I
bird.
need to unhinge my jaw and consume another human.
I'm already imagining the visuals of that. Gotta say, not pleasant.
You know those like eels that live at the bottom of the ocean?
Yes. Are you comparing yourself to the eel at the bottom of the ocean?
I am comparing myself to the eel at the bottom of the ocean.
I wonder what I've got myself into sometimes.
Yeah. Into my unhinged.
You have only
eel
yourself to
jaw.
blame.
No one else is playing but you. And you don't like to eat this ragu. And I'm not a big fan of
my.
ragu. I think it's a little PU. Thanks. Ate that up. That was delectable. Delectable. Oh, the racing segments in this game are just not. Oh, I froze in time for a second.
Oh my goodness, get into the giant beach ball before it rolls over the citizens of the city.
The citizens of
Thankfully,
New
your
York City.
companion already murdered half of them, so you don't really have much saving to do, but
Oh
you know.
no! Seems like the opposite of what I'm supposed to do.
You were the one eating people and throwing cars
That was
with
Venom.
people
That was not
inside.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man was
Adam.
unconscious.
I like how you just don't associate your choices with what you did.
Yeah, damn right. No, I'm joking.
Oh my word. Oh my word.
Oh, wow.
Oh my word. Pulling the lever changes the color of the trolley from red to blue.
I've already done this race.
You've gone back in time.
Or did
Oh
I?
my goodness.
I don't
What would
know.
you do? Trolley destroying door 1 or door 2?
Where are you getting this?
There's a subreddit and it's filled with only trolley problems, but they're really stupid. The gamer trolley problem. 1 quintillion points, or 100,000 per person plus 5 times kill combo, plus possibly a 1-up as well. Which one do you choose?
Run that by me one more time.
I'm gonna try a different one. Do you pull the lever, killing 1 + 1 + 1 + 1, and on people, 1 person dying for every integer, resulting in infinite people dying? Or do you do nothing, allowing the trolley to kill 1 person for every real number? In both cases, infinite people die. In the top case, the smallest possible infinity of people die. Whereas in the bottom case, a larger infinity of people die. What do you do?
It's a lot of damage, first of all.
Do you pick the bigger infinity or the smaller infinity?
I those who have been separated from those will be fixed.
I mean, I love that multi-tracked drifting is a thing.
Yeah, so you kill everybody.
Multi-track drifting. Multi-track drifting.
You are an omniscient, omnipotent creator of the universe. You create some people, place them on the track, and make a trolley hurtle towards them. You promise to save them if they accept that you're the creator of this situation. Are you evil?
Start over.
Dakota,
Wait.
would you kill one person or double it and give it to the next person?
Double it.
That's actually a really good... Ren, are you saying that because you would feel too guilty about killing someone or because you want to kill more?
Population control.
Okay.
Oh my...
I can hear you now.
I love... Oh my word. All 8 billion people on Earth except for you are tied to this track. You can stop the trolley at any time by pulling the lever. But for every person that the trolley runs over, you get $1 million. You will not be held accountable for any of the deaths caused. How long do you wait before pulling the lever?
It seems like you're held accountable regardless because you did definitely have the choice to.
It's a hypothetical. Dakota. You must
You are the only
by the rules
person. You could
of the
pull this lever
hypothetical.
or not. You are in your right
Exactly.
mind. You are functional enough to understand that if you don't do this, they die, and if you do this, then only a few die. You are getting money out of this too.
Ren is just gonna leave the trolley on for the whole time. It's just gonna be all 8 million people on Earth. Money only works if there are other people in the...
I'm not doing it for the money.
Ren would... Exactly.
They can't
would
process
you
your
do it for the money?
transactions if they're all dead.
Well, I'm not doing it for the money.
Then what are you?
It's about the
what are you
principle,
doing
I
it for?
guess.
No reason.
No
Just-
reason. Oh man.
Just
No reason. is
kill them all.
ridiculous.
My friends are never gonna believe
I'm gonna kill them all. Sorry.
The trolley is headed towards some people. You have an option to divert it. Oh, interesting. Let's find a funny one.
Okay.
Find
All
funny.
these are kind of entertaining in its own way, but funny. Is crime happening in
Yeah.
Pulling the
the
lever
game?
ejects and ties. Pulling the lever. Wait, what'd you say?
No, it was irrelevant. I was talking about
Oh, okay. Pulling the lever ejects and ties an additional person to the track, but there's always a chance for a super rare mystery prize instead. You can stop at any time, but 20 pulls guarantees a prize of at least 4-star rarity.
Rarity from
How-
the
how-
game?
Yes, you get 4 rarity of My Little Pony collectible toys.
Okay. She's not my favorite pony. I would like to change this.
Okay, Pinkie Pie.
Now we're talking.
How many people would you sacrifice for Pinkie Pie?
It was nice meeting you all. Truly it was. But I think we have to go our separate ways. And if we ever cross each other's paths, I want you to know that you've been a very important presence in my life. However, the next time we see each other, we may actually be at odds. So I hope that we could find time to just have a nice day together before we ultimately become enemies for the rest of days and time. Because we all know that Pinkie Pie is my true self. And there's nothing that could tear me apart from this, not even my own will. So I think it's up to you lot to decide whether or not you can join me in my hunt, or if you want to be against me.
I see that you've got your
My
values
straight?
aligned.
Your values all straightened out.
famously known. Because as we know, sacrificing the many for the few, and by the few I mean Pinkie Pie.
That's how it's supposed to be. Pinkie Pie is the only creature that deserves to exist.
I mean, yeah.
Everything else,
That and one servant,
Leffer.
which will be me.
Everything else, trolley food.
Trolley, exactly. The majority rules in this case.
Exactly.
Oh no!
Or minority, I guess. But
No, because here's the... Oh yeah, that's
there's
right.
only one Pinkie Pie.
There's only one Pinkie Pie. There's only one person supported this Pinkie
Unless
Pie.
there's
Everyone
not.
else
Unless
is
there's
the
more.
Pinkie Pie. You are right, technically.
Isn't there a thing with Weird Al Yankovic and Pinkie Pie?
Never
I don't
have
know
I heard
why,
of this.
but I saw something yesterday because someone said I look like Weird Al Yankovic, and I just
Oh, you told me this?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
And so I looked at Weird Al Yankovic. Look, I know what he looks like. But I just wanted a refresher, you know? Apparently he did a cameo in My Little Pony. And there was something with Pinkie Pie.
Tracks.
Like, what? Excuse me? Like, what? Anyways, you're far away. The only way to pull the lever is to use the teleportation machine. But if you do it, will it be you pulling the lever? Because, you know, teleportation machines, if they disassemble and reassemble, is that really you?
I got so lost.
Yes.
Okay, so if you walk into a teleportation machine and it's the kind that like destroys you completely and then creates an exact copy of you, like very like wherever, like it just translates the data, but it doesn't actually translate like the physical matter. Is that you? When you walk out the other side.
It destroys me though, doesn't it? Does it
Well, on
convert
the
my
one
matter?
side, it takes apart every single atom, just gone. On the other side, every single atom put exactly back together. Nothing is different. All your memories are there, all your feelings are there. Is that the same you?
Oh yes. It is.
Okay.
I'm just transferred into another space, and they had to tear me
Right,
down.
but you're not, because your entire physical being is just gone.
But didn't they translate my physical being back just in a different place?
Well, they didn't translate it, they create it. They create a copy of it.
From a bunch of different atoms, right?
Of course he is. Why else hit this target?
Oh,
And if it is you, what if they didn't destroy you?
What if there's now two of you?
Yeah. What if it malfunctions and you see walking out the other side your copy and you realize that you have now just been cloned?
Oh well then of course that's someone separate, because it.
But if it's someone separate, how is it you
Hey,
who's being
I got a
teleported?
request. Get off of Reddit.
Okay.
Oh my god. I was about to. Oh. Oh, there was so much actual rage within me. I was like, oh, you cannot do this to me at 12:14 a.m. Oh my, I'll scream.
Yui, you need a car.
Where'd you get the cool
I need
suit?
it.
You need a car to throw.
I need a car to
And by
throw.
cool, I mean cumbersome and
I
riveting.
need to be Venom again.
Don't take it too hard.
Oh, it's the
Venom.
Beetle.
Clearly,
I
as
like
you
the
can see,
Beetle.
I'm kind of
I don't know much about him, but I
ostracized
think his
now.
design is cool. I think the red and silver with the yellow is pretty neat.
Yay.
Also, he just looks in. Oh yeah. Stop. Use visual cue. Well, you like using a visual cue, but do it better. Please. Oh great. You want me to save people, don't you? Oh, I was about to punch that civilian.
I don't want you to save anyone. Remember, we're trying to get that XP. We're trying to level up so we can get an enchanting book.
Oh come on. Where are the paramedics? Oh, there it is.
We need mending.
Oh come on. This person's about to die. I'm about to fail this mission. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's great.
We're gonna multi-track drift. Get all that XP.
I failed it. The trolley killed everyone in this case. It's the Beetle. I know who it is. He
The
destroys it.
Beetle.
Oh,
Isn't that new movie?
Yeah, there's a new Beetle movie.
there is a Blue Beetle movie that just came out recently. I haven't seen it, but I really want to. It has been a long time since there has been like a central, I guess, teen superhero movie.
so much.
I think we talked about this before, Olive. How there was like, there hasn't been so much of that, at least in movies. Did we talk about that, or was that something else?
Wait. What are we talking about?
We were talking about how like some superhero movies mostly feature the adult cast and whatnot, especially with the MCU and whatnot, and the DCU to a degree. But like,
I don't know what your deal
Blue
is,
Beetle
but
kind of brought back
now
like
I'm talking to myself.
sort of I don't know.
Ooh, pretty lights.
Wait a minute. Okay, hold up. My faculties are taken over. I am playing a game. I guess simply what I
Dakota.
was saying was
Dakota.
the last superhero
What
movie
is
that
going on with your faculties?
I
Breakfast, we can
don't
do
threaten me like
You need
that.
to get that checked out.
Damn.
Come on.
You're
Sorry.
getting to the real shit.
Sorry.
You're asking me like it's Kingdom Hearts. Shut the fuck. I'm so sorry. It's not you. It's the game.
You're so mean. Why are you being so mean?
It's not directed
didn't do
towards you.
anything.
I'm sorry.
I
I have a lot of internal anger.
Maybe shit.
Turtle anger.
Turtle anger.
Internal.
Turtle anger.
Tortoise rage.
I like turtle. Turtles.
Yeah, turtles are pretty fun. Turtles are like nice.
Out of the way.
Out of the way.
Turtles
Out of
are
the way.
like.
My name's Peter Parker. Out of the way.
Thank you so much.
Get over here. Let me pick you up. Yeah, that's me. I'm Spider-Man. That was not his voice I gave him the other stream. That's a
It would
different
be
voice.
So nice.
That
Just
is a
once
different voice
bump into
entirely.
someone, say
Oh
hi,
no.
and then not try to blow me up.
Oh my word. You're just. Everything is falling apart. Everything is
Falling
dead.
apart. Everything is falling apart.
Speaking of which,
Everything is falling
I should probably go at some point because I will die of sleep exhaustion.
absolutely the choice that the game throws.
Okay.
Oh no! Oh man! Oh
What happened?
man! Oh, the game froze.
Oh my word. I was gonna leave and it got upset. It wanted me to stay.
Oh man. This is absurd. When did I last save? It better have been after the electro fight. Oh man.
It was before the electro fight. Oh no.
Oh, you were. Oh man.
I feel like this is a horrible time for me to leave, but I do.
You're gonna leave me in the weeds about it right now? Oh yeah, it's frozen. Okay, if you must, then go. This is outrageous.
Okay.
Oh man.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, well. Oh, goodbye.
I'll see you later.
You're leaving?
I am. I'm going to sleep. I have to do the work stuff.
Oh,
I
okay.
have to sleep before 3 a.m.
Oh yeah, because you're in Texas.
Okay.
I'm not in Texas, I keep telling you. I already told you I'm in Wisconsin.
Oh yeah, you're in Wisconsin. Mm-hmm.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
There's also Eastconsin,
And I'm.
Northconsin, and Southconsin.
There's Oppo.
I don't know.
There's also Sasso Wesoconsin. Norso Esoconsin.
So, Wisconsin. Yeah, and Norwesoconsin.
There's Germoconsin.
No. Germaconsin.
There's.
It's just Wisconsin, but it's in the shape of Germa.
I was thinking of Germany, the place. Not
No,
Germa,
Germa.
the person.
Germa the person.
Germa the person. God.
Imagine Germany. Okay. Listen. Imagine Germany, but instead of being Germany shaped, it's Germa shaped.
It's the shape.
I think that would be funny.
His whole body, or it's just his head?
It's just like an M&M. Just like an M&M.
He's the yellow M&M.
Yeah.
I have to
M&M.
restart this game. Oh my word. That's absurd. I cannot believe it did that. That is so wild to me. It did that once before during playtesting before I even streamed this game, but that is absurd. If you must go to sleep before 3 o'clock, I will let you go, Olive, because you are in a different time zone than us. Over here it's 12, over there it's 2, so. And what?
It's not. You Dakota. You can't dox me.
I'm not.
Just kidding. I've already doxed you. Don't worry.
I've already doxed you. Don't worry. So quick to the catch.
But
I'm wondering if I should try that again. I'm wondering if I should try that one more time, or should I just let that be the end of it?
I'm gonna die.
Oh, don't do that.
I'm gonna explode. It's just gonna.
Don't die. I think that'd be a little bit like not so nice. not so nice to our feelings. Especially if you didn't know the cause or why. I think that would like have some irrevocable damage to our minds, hearts and souls.
I want your Mac if you die.
I love how quick you worded that. Sure.
Fuck. I'm over
Thanks.
here like, oh man, mourning my friend is gonna be so unfortunate, so uncomfortable. And you're like, hey, can I have this shit?
Can I have your stuff? Yes, Rin. If I die, you can have my stuff.
Fuck yeah.
Actually, wait. How much do you want my stuff?
What do you mean?
On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being how likely you would try to take it from me by
Rip it from your cold, dead body.
Rip it from
exactly.
your body.
Probably like, yeah, probably up there.
Man.
Okay,
Oh,
so
man.
maybe I should
Definitely
reconsider
past,
my
like-
will.
Yeah, definitely past like 7.
So past 7. So I could be 8, 9, or 10. So I have like 3 steps until you kill me for my I mean,
Damn.
for my Minecraft account.
Exactly.
Okay, what if we just got you a computer, Red? What if we just did that? And would you spare me?
Maybe.
Are you trying to bribe me by threatening me?
I don't think that's bribery. I think that's just
Threatening me?
threatening you.
It is just kind of threatening. Okay, I turned the game on again, but I'm gonna save it one more time, and then once we start that little mission, I'll save it there, and then I'm gonna try it one more time. If it weird out glitches, I'll be so upset. And if we pass it, then we do. And whatnot. Where is it? Come on now. Man, that was a lot. That was a lot in one go. What just happened to me? I will soon recover from this. Oh man. Well, I've had this one idea actually, in terms of Spider-Man. It was an idea for a stream that I wanted to do for a long time and whatnot. Where are the peoples? First of all,
Oh
where are
man, I'm
these?
gonna be late again.
Don't distract me. Don't do that. Don't distract me, game.
I want my money.
There's a person dangling off the building, but there's a race thing here, so maybe. Oh, I just have to put them down. I don't have to actually take them to the hospital. I just have to get them down from there.
Oh, good, yeah. Good. I was like, if you have to take them to the hospital, you should charge them for that. You know how expensive hospital drives can be? Like, if you just charge them, like, even just like a fraction of the price, you can make bank as a superhero. You're like, oh yeah, that's gonna be
Seems a
$200
little
to
bit.
take you to the hospital.
Seems a little counterintuitive.
Like, I'm just gonna call 911, and you're like, what? Pay $800 for a ride to the
Pretty sure an
hospital?
ambulance ride is like
No.
2K.
What do you mean? Ambulance rides aren't like they're not. You need to pay the ambulance. How else do you expect them to
To do their job.
to make the quarterly earnings.
Precisely.
Why? Here's what I don't understand. Why do people want to get like? Okay, this is slightly unrelated. Maybe I should just go. But like, and then like, I'm genuinely curious. After a certain number, why do you want to get richer? Like,
Olive, you're about to pop out with the
I'm a billionaire. Oh yeah, well I make 100 billion. It's like, how much difference does that make in your day-to-day life? I feel like millionaire to billionaire there's a difference you can kind of feel, but like, thousandaire, millionaire,
bro, double digits nair.
I don't know.
I don't think that's a thing.
I hope it's not a thing for the people who make that much sake. Like, if you have
$1,000, that would literally just be $1,000.
yeah, a year. But like, that's the difference. So like, if you have 1,000, the difference between 1,000 and a million, then you have a million and a billion. Like that's the scale. Like making $1,000 a year versus making a million. Am I doing that math right?
I don't know.
A billion is 1,000 times a million. Right? 1 billion times. I normally would be much more confident in this, but since it's live, I'm afraid of. Okay. Yeah, of course, because you had the zeros. Okay. Yes, exactly. So. Okay, is that 100? Oh, am I being dumb? Wait, let me. Okay, no, I'm not being dumb. I'm being normal. I'm fine. I know what I'm. Okay. But yeah, like different. Like, if someone makes $1,000 a year,
Okay.
they would need to make 1,000 times more to be a millionaire, and then a millionaire would need to make 1,000 times more to be a billionaire. And then I think are there trillionaires yet? Are they?
Never met them. If there is.
Yeah, true.
Oh, bless you. It does save to a degree. Okay, we could skip that. We've seen this. And I'm gonna save it right here, so that way, if it freezes up again, it doesn't.
Yeah, no trillionaires.
Yeah.
Hopefully never trillionaires.
Hopefully never trillionaires.
Yep. Because that either means inflation, or got really bad, or they have way too much money. Anyways, how many yachts do you need? That's essentially my question.
How many?
How
many yachts do you need tantamount to submarines that sink?
Exactly.
Fucking love that shit. It's I genuinely just do laugh at that all the time. It is super funny to me. I can't not laugh at it. They like really just died in there out of their own hubris.
They did. That's what you get. Be honest.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Come on now. Let me help you. Oh, there we go. Uh-oh. Oh, the timer only knows that when you get there. Okay. Put them down.
It would be
Now
so
I have to
nice
swing
just
through here.
once
That's why I died, because I
bump
tried
into
to
someone,
get
say
ahead of
hi,
the game, but I have
and
to
then not try to blow
get
me up.
curb stomped, and then I have to find another way to traverse.
Listen up, Slappy.
I just remembered I have to do dishes.
Ew, no.
I know.
Now I'm talking about
It's hella lame.
That was clutch. I never was able to do that before. Ultimate Spider-Man for the
He-
PlayStation
he-
2.
I just wanna say this before I go. You know how those tickets for the submarine were $250,000
Yeah.
per person to die?
Hmm.
If you compare that to their yearly salary, that's actually, in comparison, less expensive than like a $10 meal would be for someone who makes 30K a year.
Sometimes they'll love
I know I saw a video of someone comparing that
Yeah.
about like how, like, she was explaining, like, because a lot of people were reacting, being like, oh my god, they paid like a 200 and something thousand to get on the thing. And she was explaining how, like, you know, a lot of everyday minuscule purchases for us peasants are, you know, they're minuscule at this point. They're extra little things that we don't need, you know, like a Starbucks coffee, or you know, like randomly going to Target, or, you know, just like extra little things that we don't need. They're little fun stuff, and they're little nothing purchases sometimes. So like she compared it how, like, if you were to take the same amount of money that they earn compared to what they spent on that and their overall yearly salary and all that, and shrink it down to our level, it would be the same as like getting like a coffee or like 2 coffees or something.
Exactly. These people could choose to end hunger if they wanted. Like, there are estimations for how much. I'm sorry, I don't know if you want your stream to be so political.
I don't mind it. I genuinely. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's okay.
Like, imagine having that much. Imagine seeing something like the government's like, hey, we did the math, and to house and feed all homeless people and get them off the streets, and, you know, we've done the research, and all these different organizations have done the research. This is going to help the people and keep them off the streets, or at least, you know, most of them. It's going to cost this much. And then imagine having that much, or more than that much, or like enough to
Having enough
extra
that
to
that
contribute.
amount wouldn't impact you at all.
Exactly. And then, yeah. And then seeing that, and then being like, yeah, I want to make more money. Let me reinvest. What do you even. What do you.
Why is Spider-Man like that?
I don't know. Anyway.
Like, kind of, what if you thought about it, not to defend these people with ungodly amounts of money, but at the same time, like, what about whenever you buy stuff at stores and that little screen asking if you want to donate money to, like, orphans or something, and, like, pretty much nobody says yes?
That's a good point. Like, I do think that.
And, like, technically we could donate, like, $2 or something.
Yeah.
And, like, we don't. And the $2 would be nothing to us.
It's true. There is some truth to that. I think that like, they could choose to have so much money that we just wouldn't need those programs. Like, people wouldn't need to rely on those. But, like, yeah, the ones that do exist, I guess everyone does when they have the ability to. It's fair. Guess that means I guess that means. Yep, that's fair.
He's a
So
fast little fella.
is
Actively, the Beetle, I love your design, but stop being such a fool. I'm not. Please. Thank you. Probably so much lateral.
Oh
damage.
no.
Jesus! I got so scared I had to save the game. I just got so scared. This is what happens when I play
What
video games that
happened?
effectively let me save. I just save constantly.
that is understandable.
I'm afraid. Oh man. Okay, first of all.
You okay in there?
Okay.
Okay, last thing before I go. I have a question for you, Bamboo. If there was a trolley and on one track was me and on the other was my computer, which would you would you save? Would you pull the lever and save me, or just watch?
How close am I to the lever?
How close am I?
You're like, you would have to stand up. You're sitting down.
I have to stand up.
And if you save me though, let's just make it. You'll have to stand up. If you save me, I have a $15 Panda Express gift card in my wallet. So there is
I
that.
hope you know a $15 gift card does not get me the meal that I get consistently every single time.
$27.
This will not help me. I don't know why you bring this up.
$27.
You're currently tied to the tracks and you're trying to bribe me with a one-time lunch.
Okay. True. The entire rest of my life, I guess, yeah. What else would I bargain? If you save me, there's I think a Barnes and Noble one as well.
Hey, be honest.
And
This costume makes my butt look fat.
what else could I bribe you with? I have gum.
I have gum.
I think I have like 3 pieces left.
What
And
kind of
then,
gum? Important.
the
Yeah,
I
that's
don't want to
important.
tell. I don't want to say.
No, it's important.
No, it's not.
It is.
It is.
As if it's a gross flavor.
It's cinnamon from fall of last year.
Oh my god.
You
It's
have
cinnamon
gum from
spice.
last year, and you want to give it to our friend?
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
Yes.
Oh man. Do you see the absolute chicanery at hand here?
How about after we're done, we swing by and grab
Just
some
this
breakfast or
absolute the gumption of her. Just the gumption of her. I know you see this, Bamboo.
I know. So you've got a one-time lunch at Panda. You've got 3 sticks of year-old cinnamon gum.
I mean, you don't have to count those if you don't want.
And then you've got what was it about Barnes and Noble? Like a
Oh yeah, a little gift card for that one. Like only $10, but you can get like one of those small puzzle things. I think at like checkout.
wow, what a tough decision. I think I'm gonna sit and think about it.
Decision. Barnes and Noble, Panda Express.
You.
Okay. And I'll teach you
Really?
how to install shaders on Minecraft.
And irritating.
No, that's a you. You might want to take that
I
up.
can always Google that.
No, I'm replaced by Google.
God,
No, actually, that's not true. You
I'll-
would not
I'll-
Google it. You would not. You would ask me. You
That's
wouldn't be able
true.
to.
Every time I have a question that I should Google, I always ask you because then I know you'll Google it for me.
Exactly.
Outrageous.
I don't know why this is how it works, but it just. Hey, at least I get some random tidbits of facts and info.
Yeah, at least whenever I ask you something and you have to Google it, you're learning too. Because without me, you wouldn't learn new things every day. Sounds like I've been benefiting you more than you've been benefiting me.
Wait. I like how this is turned.
Sounds like I'll also get a computer out of this too.
No. Wait.
Also died. That's the important part, is that she's dead. It's imperative that she fucking absolutely loses all ability to actually fucking breathe out of her goddamn nose. She is
I like how that was such like a low and I do have to be honest. I'm still bargaining. My computer. No, not bargaining. What is it now? My computer isn't even that good. It's kind of.
I could probably go to Best Buy and trade it in.
Well,
trade Barnes and Noble for a boba place, and maybe you might have a much more fair trade. Have you not met our friend?
Oh my word!
Have you not thought
You're
about
right.
this
I
long
need
enough?
a boba.
How dare you bring up this spur of events without doing the proper things first? Now you must pay for your discrepancies.
Okay. We go to a boba place after you save me, boba place, and we'll make sure that you don't get the watermelon boba. Just get regular.
It wasn't even a watermelon.
It was.
It was the matcha and strawberry, and it was so gross.
I refuse to believe that wasn't watermelon. Like, they missed a huge opportunity. Like,
I know they did.
it was
matcha and strawberry, and there was too much of everything else that you couldn't taste any matcha, but there was just enough matcha that it watered out everything else.
Oh, that's not.
So it tasted like I was drinking watered down strawberry.
That's not very good.
The boba tastes fine though.
Strawberry.
I've had it once, and it is yummy.
Boba?
Yeah. Boba.
Mm-hmm.
Finally
It is
tried
very
some.
yummy.
And I had like a sugar high from it, but worth it.
Definitely.
Doesn't really change much if I have a sugar high or not. I'm just always silly.
Like what you just did.
Actually,
now,
I think
offering
that's
this
sleep
hypothetical.
deprived.
Are you still on Reddit?
I'm just silly. 24/7.
Are you on Reddit?
Am I
Am I what?
Are you on Reddit, Olive? Because if you are, I will find you.
I'm not on Reddit, I swear. I'm just having a sleep deprived.
She's on Twitter.
No,
I'm
no,
sorry, X?
no, no, no. I'm not. I'm definitely not. No. How did? I no, genuinely though. Twitter is like, bleh. I mean, I kind of used it. I literally only started using it right after he bought it, and then like, so I don't really know what it used to be like.
I made a Twitter, I don't remember how long ago, but I literally only made it because I found this little, like, comic online, and I was reading it, and it only had, like, one chapter or two chapters available, and the rest was on Twitter. So I literally just made an account just to read it, and it wasn't even finished, so I gave up.
I see.
See, I remember that too. You legitimately just don't use yours. I like still like see it when I'm like on my messages when I message people and send tweets to people. I'm like, oh yeah, you did do that, and I'm like, damn, you really.
I haven't looked at it for a long time since that day. Pretty much, I haven't.
Describe it as a millennia. I would say.
Yeah.
Mini a millennia. I completed that task,
Oh,
that
millennia.
Herculean task, and the game didn't freeze on me. Which is good.
Olive, I'll save you from the trolley, but then you'll be my forever minion.
You're gonna turn her into an actual like capsule with goggles and overalls?
No.
No.
Actually,
That kind of minion.
She might look
run.
like overalls, but no, not like that. I mean, like,
Okay. I was worried
like you're just gonna be my servant forever.
I guess I would owe you my life. So, you know. That's fair. Okay. I get to keep the $27.83 the Panda Express gift card though, right?
You get to hold on to it, but then when I want to spend it, because you have to.
You get to hold.
You hold on to it.
Oh, that's mean.
Fair.
That's fucking mean. I'm furious with you and your choices.
So essentially, nothing will change from this day forward.
Oh.
Pretty much. Oh my god. See, Ren, see what we're talking about? It's your superpower.
What?
Describe it to me, please. What did you call this superpower, Ren?
It was ungodly Riz, remember?
Ungodly Riz. Oh, fuck, you're right.
I don't think this counts as Riz. I think I'm just being a little
It doesn't count as
like
Riz.
Psychopath.
You are being a little psychopath. Like, I just want to agree with Olive because I want her to feel like she can win in this situation. Cause she's fucking...
Look.
I mean, me being psychopathic doesn't change the outcome of this, so.
Oh my god.
Literally, we have no one to blame but ourselves.
Yeah, you created the situation, Olive. Now I'm gonna gaslight you into this.
Oh no! You're becoming progressively more awful.
Don't worry, Olive likes it.
I'm gonna be leaving soon, just so you know.
Oh man.
I hope you think about this.
She's throwing
Lying
emotional
in bed in
smoke
the dark
bombs at you.
about your
I
choices.
will be.
Fuck.
Oh my
Absurd.
word.
Absurd. Goddamn absurd. Outrageous. I can't believe you guys. This is
Okay.
the most evil
Well,
I've ever
I also
seen
have to do.
anyone do. This is fun evil.
Really?
It's fun evil sliding into evil in an entertaining way.
That's
Alright,
true.
Well, I am gonna go to bed now. Thank you
Thanks for dropping by.
both for the silly conversation.
I expect a thank you for pulling the lever, too.
I will thank you.
Oh my god. We are gonna have a talk when
I
this is
will,
over.
I will make sure you're compensated.
You're gonna what?
I'll repay you, don't worry. I'll make it up to you.
Repay you with what? She has taken all of your things and is asking you to withhold a Panda Express gift card that you can't even use. There's no win in this situation. You are royally. I cannot.
The win in this situation is that she's alive. Just that now she belongs to me, though.
You see, now that's the. You see, now look at here, Olive. I know you see this. I know you understand this.
I understand. I know what's going on.
But do you, or are you just trying to? Are you
She's
just trying to survive another day?
Both can be true. Both can be true.
Both can be true.
Yeah.
I absolutely kicked that man into a.
Indeed.
You did.
I did.
Your mother all
Kicked him in the
dead.
face so hard. He is hurt.
Alright, well, good night. Good night, guys.
Thank you for popping by.
Good night, Olive.
See you guys later. Bye.
Talk to you later.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, she's gone. Now I have to do dishes too.
This is true.
Time is it?
It is.
It's almost 1.
It's almost 1. Oh my god, it's 5 minutes away from 1.
Yeah.
I was hoping to start this.
I don't know what time.
It happened a little bit later.
When did you start the stream?
I started around
At like 10:30?
10:30, yeah. Well, I started at 10, but we started really at 10:30. I was hoping to start at 9, so that way we can get like an hour or like 30 minutes extra in to complete stuff. But it happened that way.
That's okay.
And we've got substantial stuff done anyway, so it's not like we're like
In stuff in the game or stuff in real life?
stuff in the game.
Okay. I mean, didn't you lose all your progress though at one point?
Almost, but there was one section where it just barely, where I remembered saving it after the electro fight. But I'm blessed because of my save hogging.
Awesome.
But we are almost done with
I am going to
You probably
clean.
it also.
I'm gonna clean the kitchen now.
Yeah. I probably will end it here. It is almost 1. And we've been going for 2 hours and 47 minutes. Would have been almost like 3 hours.
Yeah, and I think we said it would be 3 hours, so it's pretty good.
Yeah. We're doing good. And we got stuff.
We are.
So I guess we will, before you go, we'll take this time to like do some plug and outro things if you want. I guess if you have anything you would like to say or add or whatever, you can. And then I'll go after because the guests go first.
Wow, what a gentleman. I don't know what to say.
Except that. It was, I don't know what to say except what I just said.
That's what I said. Yep, that's my outro. That's my amazing information and piece of wisdom.
That is some wisdomful. It's not a word. It's a word now.
It is now.
It is now.
What's your wisdom?
It's my wisdom. Spider-Man once told me, don't mix water and electricity because if you do, you go zzz, and that could be not so fun.
Spider-Man once told me that with great power comes great electricity bills.
Damn.
Misa just tried to jump off the roof.
Ben being gone has really made a toll. Has really put a toll on everybody. Oh, I just took a jab. Oh, I'm sorry. That's my friend. I didn't mean to do that to you. That's my friend. I threw an emotional smoke bomb at him. He's staring at me with actual viciousness in his eyes. through that mask, I see all that I would ever need to see. But here's my little short plug. Hi, Dakota. I am a streamer who would like to stream a lot more frequently, but I don't always have the time, so I'm not doing that. I do YouTube by the name of Dakota. Capital D, lowercase, the letters, and a exclamation point. Don't laugh at this.
None of us can spell. Don't you know gay people can't spell?
I once spelled the word cinnamon wrong.
I think everybody's spelled the word cinnamon wrong before.
I also don't know how to spell. I have the Twitch is my Twitter and Tumblr are at the same. I do Let's Plays, hopefully video uploads in the future, and other series to come eventually. I hope you've enjoyed this because I'm having a great time. And I'll like to see you later on today if I can. And if I can't, then tomorrow. So, and we'll start around the same time. So, keep an eye out for that. Other than that, I'm swinging around and I'm going to exit the game. Thank you for coming. Thank you for the audience for coming, and thank you to my friend for coming.
Heck yeah. I thank me for arriving here and not falling asleep.
That's actually based.
I almost did fall asleep actually at one point. I started nodding off, but I woke up.
Ooh, I'm so glad you told me that near the end.
You really didn't notice that I'd gotten quiet for so long.
Different dynamic if you had told me in the middle. I would have been seething with rage.
I don't know at which part, but I know I started nodding off, and I think Plubo had left at that point, and it was... No, actually, I think Plubo left after I woke myself up more.
They were here towards the beginning, and then they left in the middle, and then Olive came in the middle to late, and then she went to sleep.
I think I was nodding off when Plubo was talking a lot. Yeah.
We're gonna skedaddle now. You're gonna go clean up. I'm gonna go.
I should probably sleep too. I have a driving test tomorrow, or today actually. It's 1 o'clock.
I swear. Sometimes the times you choose are excellent.
I don't even know when the driving test is either. There's no appointment. We're just gonna show up at some point tomorrow.
Well, you can do that. It's possible as long as you
I think it's in the morning though. I think he's specifically choosing early morning.
Oh, if you paid for it in advance, you can do it earlier on, or later on.
No, he didn't pay. We're just gonna show up. We're gonna be a walk-in.
Oh, okay.
Which I didn't know they took walk-ins like that, but we'll find out.
Also, just so you know, I did use the goober art I drew for you the entire time, and I've been switching them on and off as people have been entering and leaving, and whatnot.
Oh, that's cute. I like this. I like the goober. That was very fun drawing that, and it was really cool seeing you add to it.
I gotta make Pluto's goober. I know they gave me one, so I know I have to work on it. But we will go before it becomes literally 3 hours. It is 2 hours and 55 minutes on the dot. That is not the longest I ever streamed, but it is pretty long. It's up there. So we will
Oh, nice.
great time. We will continue finishing Spider-Man another time, and whatnot. So